Jeff Blankman joined today by Mitchell Nelsen and Joseph Remsburg from the Audubon cross-country team down at their home invitational today at their golf course. And let's start off with Mitchell, who's to my right today. Mitchell, the top 10 finish for you today. How'd you feel out on the course?
Felt pretty good. Towards the end, I was getting a little winded, though. Felt like it was going to be tough to get the guys ahead of me, and didn't quite do it.
What was tough about today's race for you?
I think it just started heating up about halfway through it, and just the Audubon's horse pretty hilly compared to the rest.
Do you like running? You guys run this course quite a bit. Do you like running this course, or did the hills kind of give you problems often?
I like it, but the hills get kind of tough. But overall, I like it.
How'd you feel at the start today? Did you feel like you got out to a good start?
Yeah, felt like started. I guess I feel like my starts overall could be better because I usually don't start very well. But
when did you feel like you really kind of strided out and got relaxed and maybe were running your best?
I think when we came around the corner after the second loop, felt like I got like, all right, done with those 2 loops. Let's get going now with these last few loops.
What was your favorite part? First mile, second mile, or was it coming down the straightaway and seeing in the finish line today?
I think the first mile, because after the start, I felt like I got going pretty well, and then got a few guys got up in the back.
Mitchell, what do you feel like's been your strength with cross country? A freshman, if I remember correctly. What do you feel like's been your strength this year, your first year on varsity cross country? Do you feel like you're learning every time you go out? Do you think that's helped you out a little bit? It's just kind of learning how you want to run and the pace you want to set?
Yeah, and I think I look forward a lot to the next few years.
Well, Mitch, I tell you what, appreciate you joining us. Keep up the great work. You've had a good season so far. Let's move over now to Joseph Remsburg. Joseph, how did you feel at the start of the race today? Did you feel like you got out good?
It was okay. I got a little boxed in, but it wasn't too bad.
How did you feel like you fought your way through, and how long did it take you to kind of get out of that early box?
About after the after the first mile going into the second mile, I started picking up my pace a little bit and picking off a few guys.
How much slower was that first mile than what you wanted it to be then?
I'd say quite a few seconds. After I got boxed in, I kind of stayed with that pack instead of moving out.
What'd you do to clear yourself of that pack? How'd you work your way out of it?
I just thought about getting the next guy and keep working my way up.
Do you like running hills? This is a very hilly course, your freshman year as well here on the cross-country team. How do you like running this hilly course, and where do you feel you're strongest on this course?
Not on the uphills, but the downhills I straight out a little more than normal and pick off a few guys, but I do like running the flats better. Hills give me problems.
When you're working in practice, what are the things you work on the most?
Quick steps up the hill to get up the hill as fast as I can, pick off some guys.
How much do you tell yourself when you're out on the course? Do you look like far ahead and go, okay, there's 5 guys in front of me, I want to get 4 of them, or I want to get 3 of them? Do you do that quite a bit?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you tell yourself in your mind when you're tired and you see those guys and you still want to catch them? How do you fight your way through that?
I was told not to think of how much pain you're in, but you want to kind of see how much pain the next guy's in and get past him.
Joseph, how do you feel like you've been running this year, and do you feel like the mental part is maybe your strength of running?
Yeah, mental part's a big thing, but I think I could do a little better, set higher pace.
How will you work on that in practice the next couple of weeks?
I just say running a few extra miles outside of practice to keep the pace up.
What do you feel like you've learned the most through competing in the different meets this year?
Just the strength of other runners. I mean, going from junior high to this is a big difference, and just learning from that.
I tell you what, I appreciate you joining me here today. Can you keep up the good work, and you've had a good season so far?
Thanks.